but she was talking about we talk about because she talking about it's just I feel like this. Don't come at me a certain way and not don't if you can't take a reaction of any kind of reaction there is, don't ask a question if you can't handle a reaction. You never know how a person will react. Alright? And you should put yourself in a situation like that, being a woman, especially a black woman, you know what people be thinking. Come to me talking about, oh, well, I sell some shirts with five different gods saying five different ways to say God. I said, what? Don't you remember Jesus whipping people out of the church for selling stuff in the church? That's what you're doing right now. You're selling stuff in the church right now. Alright? You talking about God, this is our church. We're right here in the steam room, alright? So she gets offended, saying talking about she don't want to listen, you brought this up. You trying to sell shirts and stuff, you know, it says God on them. I don't think that is disrespect, you know what I'm saying? I mean, first of all, and this is why she got mad, because I said, who is God? Who is God? You know, because you got Godzilla, you got a lot of gods. So I wonder which God you talking about, because you can't just say God and not explain what God. You could be a devil worshiper. They call it devil worship. Devil worship. My God, you be seeing in those evil devilish movies they have with the Darth Vader type movies and stuff. Some calling each other gods. God's trying to make the God. He's a talk shows. He calls himself a God. So God can be anybody. Anybody can be a God. The white man is somebody. A lot of people's gods here in America. They own the government. Who you seen the government sitting in those seats? White folks, right? Or they puppets for somebody black or what? I mean, which one is it? I mean, if the truth's not told, then who's our guy? Because people might think that. So I need to know from you, if you want to sit there and say something, let me know what you're talking about. Because I'm not going to find no guy if this guy is the guy that I might not agree with. So she ain't like that. But I didn't say all that. I didn't even say all that. I didn't even get to say that. I'll tell you what I was thinking, you know what I'm saying? I just told her, who's your guy? Because she said she's selling shirts that says five different gods on it. I said, well, man, but okay, but who's your God though? Who's the only one? You just say my name five different times, but it's still me. So I want to know the God, who is that? You gotta describe the God you're talking about. Because these people out there, man, they don't know, can't explain the God. They can't explain that.
Cool.
Because, maybe because they might get emotional. Okay then, so you shouldn't be trying to pimp something that you're emotional about. You might as well, that's what would you call that? So you go something that you love so much, you gonna go out there and sell it. So if you love whatever you love, if you can sell God, then you can sell anything else. That's how I see it. Because you don't care about God, you care about the money that you're gonna get. Whatever you spend, you can take that money and give it to somebody. They might take it and put it on something that's negative. That's to society or to how we program themselves to be. Or something to harm themselves.
Cool game.
But they might go out there and buy a car and drive too fast and get themselves killed because they can't really not good drivers. They don't see very well, but they like to flash. I don't know. Just say anything. You never know. But I want to know what your guy is, so I'll be comfortable. Feel me? Because you somebody from you. So I gotta be on the same page to know the same God that I know can relate with your God. I don't want some relation. Okay? You ain't gotta be the same color. Just be related to, at least related to. Okay? Cause I ain't got these people out there serving God, ain't no relation at all. No relation. They're not even the same type of dialogue or situation. It's just a whole total something totally different. They're not even looking at. So you gotta understand God is just, you gotta be very, 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 very we gotta try to get to the source to it. Because these people out there, this chick was about 60s, she might have been 70, I don't know. She's both very old. She looked like she was old. Her body was tight. She was slender. She was tall. She was real light skinned. But she was different. You know, she reminded me of, I don't know who she reminded me of. But all I know is I'm gonna react to whatever. She was acting very kind of weird. But I usually get that with people who are full of shit. So those people who are full of shit, I usually get to them and snare soon later get to their to their soul. They start panicking and stuff. Because they usually work for somebody or they have some kind of agenda where they got a meet or whatever. And people weird. People just I don't know. I don't know how to even handle with people. Or people just trying to think. Have I ever been like that? I can't. Uh, I guess because people just knew too much about me that I didn't know about myself. So kind of hard to put a person like that in that kind of category, right? Because you gotta ask. They probably was protecting me and probably using me as like a guinea pig. Maybe I'm a guinea pig. Right? I don't know. Whatever the case may be, I'm telling you, I'm still at war. You feel me? 24/7. I'm at war. So understand that I'm for everybody. I'm for what it is. For everybody, even for the enemy. I don't feel like I even have any enemies. I got people that teach me lessons that keep my head straight. That's not an enemy. Not an enemy. The enemy is somebody trying to break you down for whatever reason. That's the enemy. Trying to. Whether it's psychological, whether it's physical, whether it's you should understand the devil, the heaven and hell thing. That's what I think. That's what the analogy is. The analogy is okay. The devil he has to keep moving, keep moving, keep hiding, keep running because his time is short. If somebody finds out, that's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because I would that kind of situation to be in. It's almost like sometimes you inherit it. You know what I'm saying? You inherit somebody else's mess. And you just flow with it. You born. Sometimes people are just born with it. And they understand it. Me, I'm trying to understand where people even fit in. Where do they even fit in? Where do you? Where's the whole? Where's the whole point? That's what I want to know. What does this whole thing got to do with? What does it have to do with? People do weird things. People say weird things. People develop weird things. It's not even usually not even possible, but they develop it just to be developing, just to say they did something. That's more dangerous than doing nothing. It's like better off doing nothing than doing something. For most of the time, there's something and nothing. They tell you should do something. You should do something. Who says that? Who thinks these weird kind of devilish ways? That's how they are, devilish ways. Cause you listen, you sit there, that's what you do. You know, you sit back and you go, wow, I do this. Either way, I'm gonna get this. So you usually over gain some money. Money's the reason you do this. But then and then once you do it, somebody else seeing you doing it. that's a cool thing about it. Somebody's always watching somebody. You remember those shows they watched? It was Good Times or one of those shows. When I think Winona was working at this place, she had to work in the dressing room. And then somebody was watching her do her job, and she got mad. That person was being watched. And somebody else, then that person was at the end of the story. That person was doing. So it went from watch to watch to watch to watch. You know, that's what it is. It's a cycle. You know, everybody's protecting their investments. Everybody's protecting their money. From down here, where you know people are just scrambling. You get here, look, as you get higher, you get more powerful, and you get more evil. Evil, you just get away with evil. The evil don't even exist. It's just the way it is. Once you're up here, you know, so it don't even matter, you know. So, if it over here, it's just, you know, that's supposed to be God. I don't know. I don't know how it works, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how it works, you know. But, it's kind of weird. People just they talk about this, talk about that. They try to develop this, develop that, and have no desire to even think about it being that. But it's doing it. It's being done though. So, anyways, I was like, you know, so you know, so she kind of hurt, you know, she kind of hurt my feelings because you know she was like, she was playing out a whole. She was like, lady, you were just because it disappointed me because she was that old and so. So if you act like this, these girls that's even my age, they done. They done. You know, they done. Cause I don't see no man your age even thinking about going with this and this like that.
Okay.
Unless you just simply just providing him with everything he needs, which I don't see that. You telling me sure to God, so you can't be doing that, you know. So we just got these people just walking around here, just oh my God, this propaganda people just walk around every day. See, that's the thing. People be thinking that the government they do everything. The government, listen. Those folks don't know shit. Don't know nothing. Half the government is run by niggas. Toe up niggas. Alright? Toe up to the flow up, Negroes.
This was last night.
That's real government.
I did this morning actually.
So don't think that they run anything. You know, it's these people out there. These people out there just doing this. We have these kids don't work in are in the government. They're out there in the streets, going to school, back and forth.
Like my daughter.
Living life, going here, going there. Did I have some building up there or behind some computer? So they're out for them. That's what I'm looking at. They're out giving. Listen, I got people's history, whole people. I can talk to somebody in 5 minutes to get their whole life history. And that quick, just by a couple questions. I know everything about you. Know everything pretty much about you. That's why my conversation can turn to an argument real quick. Because naturally, I'm gonna kind of hurt your feelings. I don't mean to. I just feel like the truth is to be told because listen, if you 40 like my mama, you 48 years old, 47, whatever how old you are, no matter. Why not know now and get and maybe you can take some of that truthful that you know now and you can re-examine it to be better about yourself. That's why I feel like I bettered myself when I found out. When I found out the truth, I bettered myself. I think if I would have found out the truth, then it would be more destruction. And I think that's why my dad told me. That's why he wanted to tell me, because he knew that if I go out in the world just blindsided like that, it's gonna be worse than coming up as a kid with it. Because as a kid, coming up with it, you're able to be protected because you're at home. The very first thing they ask you live at home with your parents. That's a whole big, that's a whole different thing when you live with your parents. That's power right there. You live in a family with your parents and stuff, people look at you totally different. Totally different. If you were a kid living with your auntie or even your grandparents, no matter. Your parents, mom and dad, live with them, you got power. You have a lot of power. And people know it, you know what I'm saying? That's why they try to make people like famous who ain't got no parents or the parents might have passed away or they might have been unfortunate not to live in that situation. They'll take them and they'll blow them up and give them everything and if you look like you ain't did nothing and you are doing the same thing they did, maybe harder, but because you have this or that, they won't put you up there they won't put you up there faster with this person because they want this person to go out there and be famous and teach these other people all the negativity stuff that they went through, not the positive stuff. See, I'm too positive. You're too positive. They don't want to work with you because you're gonna help other people, especially other black people. You're gonna know how to structure a family and talk to people and you know what I'm saying. People don't people with the follow something negative and something positive. They look at you, oh, you got a family, you're in. I'm like, okay, so what that mean? You mean, we can't relate with you. Okay, so what's wrong with trying to be related? Maybe they can help you. But no, I don't see it like that. They look at and that was going to time when I was growing up with all that gang violence and stuff like that they were doing, I was like see, I didn't even know a lot of that stuff had a lot to relate with other stuff like, drugs, prostitution, all that stuff. It's been around since the beginning. Since the beginning of the way America was structured. The white man was doing that shit. It came from them. They gave us. We took we gave to them, taught them how to do this. They came back, taught us how to do that. It's back and forth, like I said before. Back and forth. That's what Leah was talking about. Back and forth. Leah, back and forth. That's all it is back and forth. But niggas don't know shit. No matter. You saw her talking to Jack A. She made me act like she didn't know it. She brought up the Easter Bunny, being a Playboy Bunny, and I wasn't thinking that. I was going before that, but she knew. She knew what she set her up for sandwich, but she didn't set her up. She said, she old enough to know. I know she was that old. I know she was in her 60s and worth $6 million. See, I didn't know that. I don't be looking for stuff like that. But then I do look for it. I do. But when I in the heat of the moment, I follow my spirit. You don't think about stuff like that. You just follow your spirit and you do whatever. Because when people try to follow a strategy of that's where I can see. That's when I start hurting people's feelings. Cause I see right through that shit. Okay, you think I can't see that you're organizing it? Why not just tell me what's up? I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear you acting because you might do something to piss me off. And you know what I'm saying? So, and you might not be very that good of an actor, so I'm going to embarrass you. So now you're doing that. That's what can mess because I see right through it. It's not my fault if you're a poor actor. I don't know who you are. You don't know what you're about. So why would I sit there and just invite you in when I know that you're full of shit? Because I'm just being me, you know. And I care less about anything but what I'm doing, what I got going on. And usually that's it with everybody who's want to do whatever, you know. I'm not gonna sit there and hold my tongue when you set me up, asking me about looking at some shirts with 5 gods, with 5 ways to say God. So what kind of mess is that? So first all I asked her was, who's God? That's all I said. I said, who's God? And she got mad. But the steam was hot. I was hot. I was hot with me. I was having nice heat, man. Heat make you kind of delirious sometimes. So you gotta understand. You gotta understand. We were in the complete frame of mind. We both were heaving that high. Now that heat gets you high tempered. So you never eat up for no nonsense, especially when you got hit our age. So I respected that. But I still don't understand what is. Why would somebody want to sell some T-shirts that says God on it? When you can't even, you know what I'm saying? That's like, I mean, people sell it in stores. It's no big deal. Sell whatever. People sell the Jesus shirts. But I asked you, who is God? Who's your God? Just tell me right now, who's your God? I just wanted to hear your reaction. Could you say, the Almighty or whatever. I was okay, cool, yeah, what's up. But she didn't say nothing. She got mad. She said, okay.
All right, we back. See, you have to understand, man. When I put stuff out there, like I put some, like before Valentine's Day, I posted my video of me performing, right? And that shooting happened after those kids got shot up in school. So I don't know why I keep posting stuff and stuff keep happening right after I post it. So we need to check this out because the stuff that I be saying, I think people can relate with. And I think if I keep doing this on the down low, people are not really going to understand the concept of my life. Because I had a cold, cold life. I'm telling you, y'all just don't know. Y'all talking about being raised in the hood and drugs and focusing on that. But what about the guys that's raised a different way? But we're really quite influential, influence, so whatever the word is. My life can be very great influence on people that might not understand the game. So you have to understand, I went through the game. Talk about the 70s, talk about the 80s, talk about the 90s. I mean, we're talking about going through a maze of loneliness. That means I had to understand for myself, with the guidance of loved ones who who couldn't relate. They couldn't relate to what I was going through. You know, they. I'm not saying they had fear because they was there with me. But the thing about it is, I was in the, I was in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? I was doing it. I was taking care of my sisters, my brother. Make sure their lives is. And I wasn't thinking about that really. I was because when you're going through something, you're doing something, you're not really thinking. You're not thinking about that. And I was doing everything with righteousness, at least trying to, you know, the best way I could. I never had no problems with the law coming through this, and a lot of guys, man, a lot of people in my neighborhood or around my surroundings, back where I was from, they went to prison. They couldn't. A lot of guys went to prison over stuff where they just snapped emotionally. That was me. I could have went through that in the heart, man. I'm telling you, the stuff that I was thinking about doing. That's why I come to any hood in the world. I've been to every hood. I've been to hood, every hood. I've been to hoods in New York, Oklahoma, Germany, Florida. Everywhere I went to the hood 'cause I was safe in the hood. I wasn't raised in no hood. Y'all just don't know, man. What y'all don't know. What you don't know can get you caught up. That's why I want to share it with the world. That's why I put it on YouTube. And just unfortunately, or I don't know if it's a coincidence or what, but it happened at a YouTube company up north, here in California. So I don't know if this is a propaganda thing or what, or just a coincidence, like the other shootings, that every time I post something will happen right after. Investigate me, understand me, find out what I've been doing. I post everything on YouTube. Look at that. Let's get to the bottom of this. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the bottom of this because I'm telling you, it's cocaine.